Welcome back to another video with IDNTV. Now we are on part 5 of Alpo Martinez's passing since Halloween. Now before we get into this video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe with the bell notification if you're new to my channel, and make sure you get in the comments below. Man, there's some good conversation going on. A lot of people are giving out information about Alpo that a lot of people, or a lot of civilians like me, did not know. So make sure you tap in the comments below. Now let's get right into the news. Like I said, we're on part 5. Now, Daily News New York has given some more information about Martinez Alpo. Alberto Alpo Martinez. Now, according to the reports, they're saying that the feds or the actual police worked very hard on Alpo to try to revive him when they actually found him in the early mornings of Halloween. Now, they said, according to the reports, they're saying that Martinez Alpo was gasping for air when they found him slumped over the wheel of his Dodge Ram, and it crashed into 3 parked cars on Frederick Douglass Boulevard near 147th Street in Harlem just after 3:20 a.m. on Sunday. Now, according to the reports, they're saying Alpo was hit 6 times in the chest and arm. Now, the responding officers performed CPR on Alpo and they called for EMS. Now, he did pass away at the Harlem hospital. Now, a lot of people were wondering on the scene, a lot of people were showing videos and pictures of the actual truck. They were wondering, why isn't Alpo laid out on the street? Why is he not under the canopy? Well, it looks like the EMS really tried to save him, and they rushed him to the Harlem hospital. Now, according to the reports on Daily News, they said that a gunman actually shot him through his driver's side window. And now once Alpo got hit up, he sped off. When he sped off, he rear-ended another vehicle. Then he got into traffic, and ultimately he crashed in front of a few parked cars. Now, as he tried to escape, Martinez Alpo began tossing out drugs from his car. Now, when he got hit up from the initial location all the way to where they found the car, where everybody's seeing the pictures and video, they had a trail of baggies that Alpo was throwing outside the car. Now everybody's felt some type of way about Alpo. Either they love it, hate it, or indifferent. Now, with the EMS or the ambulance, when they arrived on the scene, they didn't know that this was a notorious drug dealer or notorious kingpin. It was just Abraham Rodriguez. Now, what they had to do was, like I said, they tried to revive him, took him to the Harlem hospital. Now, a tipster actually called in to their offices and let them know that it was actually Alpo. After they found out, they used the fingerprints just to confirm it was Alpo. So a lot of people are doing this whole conspiracy thing. It wasn't Alpo, where's the body? New York News, New York Daily News is confirming it. They confirmed it through the fingerprints, and it was actually him. Now, if you guys dig a little bit deeper, if you guys really want to see this, it is an actual video of Alpo being taken out of the car, out of respects for the family, out of respects for just YouTube and kids and people that are watching this. It's on YouTube, you can find it, but I'm not going to post it on my page. Now, it was a big mystery with Alpo. Once he got released, he did move to Maine. Now, I actually found some more information. They did a report on Alpo's old neighborhood. Now, in Maine, he was indeed living in Maine up to a few weeks before he passed away. Now, according to the reports, he lived there for 6 years, and he was on the first floor apartment on 169 College Street in Lewiston, Maine. Now, he did go by the name of Abraham Rodriguez. Now, it got so deep that they went back to the neighborhood and they actually started to talk with neighbors. Everybody was saying that Alpo, known to us, but Abraham, known to them, they were saying he was a great neighbor, but he drove luxury cars. But if you look at these apartments, it shows that people are living very modest. Now, they had no idea that he was Alpo. Now, according to the reports, they were saying that Alpo was known in this actual area or this apartment complex for bringing several people through, 7 females. Now, neighbors actually spoke out about Alpo. Now, they were saying that he often took trips to New York, but he was never suspicious to the neighbors. They said sometimes he had visitors from New York, including a couple of kids who stayed down with him on occasions. Now, some of the visitors that, according to the neighbors, they said that they had cars much nicer than anybody normally would drive in that area. Now, his neighbor that goes by the name of Tara, she recalled wondering how Alpo could actually afford a nice truck, a Harley Davidson motorcycle, and a luxury sedan, being that he was living in that area. Another neighbor by the name of Lance Brown admitted that he knew Alpo since 2015 that he loved to ride his Harley Davidson. He loved to play that Michael Jackson Billie Jean song, and that was just the relationship between them. Now, it got so bad that Alpo was just being Alpo, I guess just being Alpo in Harlem and stuff. They started to they started to make complaints and things about that, by him playing the music too loud, But at the end of the day, they were saying he was a great neighbor besides that. Now, like I said, Alpo's gonna be Alpo. They said that he had several women coming through. Even the neighbor cussed out Alpo one time because I guess he introduced her to his fiance. A few days later, he was running in with 2 or 3 different females. She said she cursed him out and told him about himself. So here is the actual picture of the, the actual location. Here's a picture of the neighbor. It is public information, so I guess the neighbors are cool with it. But yeah, nobody knew about Alpo. Everybody knew about Abraham Rodriguez. Even the EMS thought that he was just Abraham Rodriguez. So he was flying under the radar. I guess he was. That's another thing about Alpo. He just reminds me of a person that was a really nice guy, but you would never know he was really about that life unless you had to find out firsthand, which nobody wanted to know. I mean, which you probably, as a civilian, you probably would never know. So yeah, that's the end of the video, man. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think this is some type of personality complex for him being a nice guy? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, in my fair share of doing research on people, a lot of these people that are really about that life, they're the most nicest, gentlest people until they get into them streets. So let me know how you feel about this in the comments. This is part 5. I will come with part 6 with more information. I will catch you in the next video. IDN signing out.
Happy New Year's, fam.
Happy New Year. Better 2021 for all of us. Get money, health, stay free.
Exactly.
You already know. Happy New Year for all my fellas. We doing it.
Peace.